This is Mike Simmons, our outdoor recreation coordinator. I would like to introduce you to him and show you around the tree house here.
Awesome.
I'm going to have to head back to City Hall for the afternoon.
Thanks,
so
Leland.
good
I
to see you.
appreciate it. You
Thank
too.
you.
I appreciate it. Hi, Mike. It's nice to meet you. You too.
Great to meet you.
Great. So tell me, as an outdoor recreation coordinator, what all does that involve?
Outdoor recreation. Well, it's being outside and enjoying these wonderful amenities. And for some folks, that's the adrenaline rush of riding a mountain bike down the trails like we have at River Mountain or at Boyle. For others, it's going fishing in many of our ponds here on the Arkansas River. And for others, it's just enjoying a quiet moment in our sculpture garden or reading a book at a picnic table. So I try and offer a number of different programs for folks to have both a self-directed experience, for instance, going on hikes and pointing out different points of interest, perhaps, hey, check out this particular park, or we've spotted a really interesting bird, or there's a migration happening, go check that out, or facilitated experiences like some of the programs I offer. For instance, I do mountain bike rides at Boyle Park. A lot
that's
of fun.
amazing.
It's a lot of fun.
That's fun. That sounds exciting.
Yep. I also lead a bike ride on our Arkansas River Trail.
Okay.
And we can go out and do a short ride, a long ride, whatever folks want. I'm here but to serve.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, now, understand this is a recreational area. We're at the tree house.
Yeah,
This is
isn't
pretty
this
cool.
amazing? Swiss Family Robinson, right?
And is this considered one of the self-directives? Like people can just come and interact here without
Absolutely.
having to have someone physically,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can see, look at this beautiful view. Come up here,
Okay.
neat walkway, and it's right next to our adventure park, the playscape there. The splash pad, it's off for the season, but on a hot summer's day, you're gonna see a whole lot of kids over there having a blast.
Okay.
And then they can just walk over to the sculpture garden, go down to the river market,
Okay.
or there's not too many parks far away from here as well.
One thing I noticed when I walked over with Leland, this is an amazing structure. I mean, this is like building a house. I mean, you've got things from an engineering standpoint, but I noticed like ADA, like this is compliant for someone who might need a wheelchair accessibility or using a walker or something like that. Tell me a little more about what you guys do as far as making sure that everyone can enjoy the parks.
Well, we are a city and a park, and we want to make sure that it is accessible to everyone. Everyone has a chance to enjoy these amenities. So for instance, you can see the ramp up here for folks to come who perhaps have some ambulatory issues. We have a number of different adaptive playgrounds within the city. So
When you say adaptive, what
so
is that?
different physical abilities. Perhaps we have ramps to get up into things. We have swings that will accommodate individuals who might not necessarily be able to sit on a standard swing.
Okay.
We also have some components that will interact with folks who have visual impairments.
Oh, okay.
So there's some noise and some talking involved in some of those recreational opportunities. I want to have the opportunity for folks to come out and just to get outside and unplug. That's really the ethos of what I do. I want folks to just get outside, a little less screen time, a little more green time.
I was thinking as soon as you said that,
Yeah,
get away from that
absolutely.
screen.
Yeah, it's critically important for your mental well-being to just put down the phone, put down the screens, and enjoy this. I mean, there's been many studies showing the benefits of spending time out of doors, be it in the woods, your city parks, even your backyard. It's critically important that folks have that green time.
Absolutely. Well, and a lot of times people think about parks, you just think about, oh, it's calm and it's serene. And it is, and it's beautiful. And just like we were looking at the sculptures and things, I mean, there are things that are just culturally, it's educational and relaxing, but it's also invigorating and exciting, and you can bike and hike and do all these things, and that's exciting. So people aren't bored just coming to the park.
We want to offer something for everybody, be it coming here to this wonderful structure, going down to our amphitheater to see a concert, going to the parks, and like I said, either that self-directed or facilitated experience, myself offering those opportunities. We also have relationships with professional guides who can even offer opportunities to do a little bit more in-depth paddling on the river, or go for bikes. They can rent the bikes. So there's lots of opportunities for folks, no matter what their interests are, to get out and enjoy these facilities.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because that is the person that I'm wanting to talk to.
Oh,
I
okay.
understand that there is a gentleman here very close by to the riverfront that offers bikes and I think tour guides. Is that correct? And even kayaks. Is that correct? I mean,
That's right. But I'm going to let him tell you a little bit more about what he does.
Are there any really interesting points that you like as far as the trail is concerned, or places that you find exciting?
I really like Connor Park and River Mountain. They're connected.
Okay.
So you can go for a nice small hike in Connor Park. There's a pond where you can fish. Or if you're a little bit more adventurous, you can take a connection onto River Mountain, and you can get in about a 7-mile hike or run if you want.
Okay.
We do some trail running here. In fact, I'm doing a trail run at one of our parks in November.
Okay.
Big event.
Oh,
We get a lot of folks out there.
That's
for that.
great. I was wondering if there are standard, like, annual events, or if there are any special events that people need to know about that are coming up, or that are great opportunities.
I mean, kind of the crown jewel, and that is the Little Rock Marathon in
Okay.
March. We have tens of thousands of people who show up for that. We have events on the river trail. The Big Dam Bridge is coming up. In fact, I'm riding in that. Going to ride 100 miles for that.
Oh, wow.
Awesome
100
fun.
miles. That's pretty awesome.
But the special events, they're fantastic, but we also, every single day, we're offering something. I'm offering programs just about every day for folks. So we, like I said, we want to offer something for everybody.
That's great. And you mentioned, like, the marathon and some of these special events. I don't know if people really realize Little Rock attracts people from not just here locally, but and even regionally, but nationally and internationally. People come here for things that you guys offer, and that's impressive. I'm excited I'm proud of you guys for that, and
Appreciate
for,
that. Thank
for the
you.
opportunities that are being extended. Well, Mike, I really appreciate your time. I thank you for meeting me. I appreciate your time to show me and tell me about these things here regarding the outdoor recreational aspects of the parks.
Yeah, lots of different things going on. In fact, I'm doing a disc golf event this weekend.
A disc golf event. That's pretty exciting,
Disc
too.
golf and pickleball are two of the fastest growing activities in the country, and we offer both.
That's great. I'll have to tell my oldest daughter. She loves pickleball. She's picked that up since she's been in college.
Nice.
So that's good.
Great. Well, Cindy,
All right.
pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you,
Really
Mike. Thank you
appreciate
so much for your time. I appreciate it.